you know, I I thought about, just saying this, because it's like it's not a lot of vulnerability going around nowadays. Everybody's so tough. Like everybody's so non-emotionless and nobody carries nothing or anything because everybody been so hurt, which is understandable though, but that's not how the world, operates at its full potential. I believe that when you show vulnerability, you give a chance for the next generation to see it, to tell them that it's okay to cry. It's okay to, you know, um, be in touch with their like being vulnerable with somebody, because I believe a lot of us, we hold so much stuff in that we don't talk about, and those things carry on. And a lot of us, we birth kids, and our kids inherited the things that, we like, as far as women being molested at a young age and never really addressing it or being vulnerable enough to even talk about it. Then a child is being birthed out. Not a child have symptoms like of it, or a man dealing with abandonment, and now he have a child, and that, he continued the cycle. So I said, you know what, I think I'm gonna say something, because I was in church and I have never been this vulnerable. I never really shared something, this deep. I didn't know that I was filled with, a little hurt and pain from my childhood. I said, you know what, I gotta work my way through this. And the crazy part about it is, you know what, God is so amazing, because as I'm feeling these things and I'm living out these emotions, there was a friend there. There was somebody that I could be vulnerable with. I'm like, wow, I've never really been this deep inside of my walk where I'm that vulnerable, where, and God met me down in there. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. So it is so important that we have a friend in Jesus, so we can talk to him about our things. We was talking about tonight on in service that you have to be intimate with God. God wants to know. God know what goes on, but he wants to hear it from your perspective, your point of view, so he can show you exactly what you need to do or how you need to be delivered from it. We also say about loyalty. I know a lot of us have been hurt out here and we don't really trust nobody, but it's okay to be vulnerable with God. We talk about trust. It's like we can't trust a lot of people, because you talk about your business and people just, do whatever they can. But I'm here to tell you today that you can trust God. You can be vulnerable. He's always listening. He always inclines his ear when he really wants to hear from the people. So this year, I think that it's so important that we be vulnerable with God this year.